Okay, we're live. It's James speaking. Let's get to it. Zero edit videos, traditionally edited videos for my online course materials, my education materials, left and right. What's in the middle? Well, the middle is live edit videos, and that's what I'm going to show you about in this particular video, which is a follow-on to the one that I did earlier, explaining why I think zero edit videos are the way to go. Well, live edit videos, these two are the way to go moving forward as we get into all of these additional AI tools. And basically, agents are going to be doing a lot of the post-production editing for us, or repurposing the content that we capture. So what I want to do today is I want to go over the 5 different types of live edits you can set up in your business. I want to go over some use cases so that you know how these fit in for the types of videos that you're creating. I'm going to show you 6 examples of some live edits, and then I'm going to show you a little trick on how to get started or how to cheat when you're a little bit nervous and you're not sure what to do or what not to do. And I just thought of something right now. And actually, I said 5 zero edit ones. I'm going to say 6, and remind me of the 6th one if I don't give you 6. So here we go. What are the 5 different types? The first one that I want you to think of is live streaming. Live streaming is an easy way to basically do some kind of training or teaching that happens when you are doing it one-off. And the reason that that works is because when you're doing a live stream, people are expecting you to teach or to be able to convey the message and the information that you need to provide the transformation or teach the process that you're teaching. They're with a teacher. They're not with a produced video, they're with a teacher. So don't be afraid of doing live streams. They're very easy to do, and there's a special trick at the end that I'll show you about live streams that is absolute gold if you're creating online courses or online course material. Your webinar exhaust. Anytime that you are a guest on something and or you're doing a call, whether it be a Zoom call with someone internally or a customer with their permission, capture that darn material. Those are zero edit content that you should be using in your courses. And people go, man, that's way too long. I couldn't possibly do that. It's just long and boring. Well, there's some very, very easy ways just with the apps that are already built into your operating system, whether it be Windows or Mac, that allow you to chop that into pieces. So if you're creating or doing any of these kind of things where you're actually interfacing with the camera as part of what you regularly do, just remember, hey, can I chop this up, or am I going to chop it up? Are the pieces that I know I'm going to talk about things that I can use for course material after? Just understand that and give yourself a little break where you can chop them up after, but you need to be able to identify them easily when you do the recording. So a couple little things that you can do in there, and the easiest one is to do a little break in time where you don't see anything, so that you know after, hey, this is the break where I should cut it and have it as an individual piece. So those are zero edit ones. What are some of the other ones? Well, you can do what are called stitched takes. Now here's an example. I didn't say we do edits, but a stitched take is if you have to do multiple tasks at different times, just record the task, and there's some tools that you can use, again, right on your operating system, that just allows you to butt them up together. So if you have something where you're showing something physically and then you have to explain what you're doing while you're doing it, or give another example or teach something else, show the video, capture it, and then basically butt them together without any edits or zero edits. Kind of one, just a couple little pieces there that are appropriate. Again, you can use ones and repurpose all of them if you've captured all of these additional pieces that you're going. When you're looking at these kind of things, one of the nice kind of sidelights of this, or side plays on this, is doing something with video editing with a template. And I'll give you an example of that. One of the tools that I use is called Camtasia, and what it is, it's a video editing tool. Bear with me in a second. But it also allows you to do video templates. And what that means is you can set up a template once, or have someone create a template for you once. And what a template does is it allows you to put a tip and a tail. So basically an introduction, or let's do an introduction and then exit to your video that you can drop a single take video into. And a template is cool because you can reuse the tip and the tail on every video that you create. And you can even add, or in the template, have a thing like a lower third where you have text or information that goes on there. Once the template's done, it's just taking the one take you did, putting it into the template, and then all you need to do is press export and you now have your finished video. It looks professional enough, it's edited enough for your particular market, but you didn't do fancy edits or transitions, that kind of thing. You've just added a simple intro and exit to it. The other one that's really, really important, I think, is to be able to do one take with live edits. And this is the sweet spot that I have kind of moved into because it is so easy. So let me give you an example of a live edit one take video. And if you look at any of the videos that I've done on my YouTube channel for the past year, you'll see that every single one of them are live edit videos. And what does that mean to you? It means that if you have a piece of software that you use to either live stream and or record your videos, you can have it set up with different scenes, and those scenes allow you to move between different pieces of your desktop, of your setup, of your cameras, live and in real time, to use the edits that you need to teach what it is that you're needing. Whether it's something on your screen, whether it's something that you want to write on a video pencil with the screen or an overlay, whether it's a screen capture, whether it's your desktop looking down to show your keyboard, these live edits, if you're comfortable with them after a little bit of practice, you can get set up so that you're able to teach what it is that you want to teach quickly and easily without learning fancy software and paying for it or having someone else create it to make it polished enough. So doing live edits, I think, is the real sweet spot here. And it's exciting because it's easier than ever now. A number of other videos that I've done, I talked about Ecamm for Mac, OBS for Windows, and then two tools that are software as a service, StreamYard and Riverside FM. They are built in, ready to go, live edit pieces of software where you can switch between each of these scenes individually and the appropriate piece for you. Now, I may hear you saying, okay, great, I get that live edit thing, but I could never do that myself. Well, here's a little secret, and this is what I suggest that you do. Because they allow you to live stream, and if you're not familiar with live stream, what a live stream is if you do a particular one take or in front of the camera broadcast, a live stream sends it out traditionally to different platforms like YouTube, like Facebook Live, like LinkedIn. And whatever happens on the camera that you're looking into or the screen that you're presenting from, it broadcasts out just like a TV station. If you are doing that, you have a choice. And this is the part that I think you should really kind of get used to. You have a choice about making that live stream private or public, recorded or not recorded. And if that's the case, if you just practice doing these in front of a live streaming tool like StreamYard, which you can get started for free, I think, or under $30 right now on Riverside FM, if you get started doing that and get comfortable doing that, you can work live in the camera on a single take with these live edits, but just don't show anyone. Do a whole bunch of them. Get used to it. Get comfortable. And the cool thing is that you're going to find what works for you, the pieces where you know you have to make cuts or edits based on the kind of teaching that you're doing, and just record them and do them and look at them and say, hey, is this working for you? No. Does it work for me? Yeah. What are the people who I'm trying to teach? What do they want to see? What do they need to see? Am I able to convey my message easily? Is this something that I'm comfortable with in the amount of production that's done? These are all easy things to do. It just takes you to get started. And it's so important, I think, that you get in a position personally where you are able to create content quickly and not be hung up on how produced it is if you're teaching education material, anything where you want to share what it is that you know, love, and do. And it doesn't matter what kind of content you're creating. If you're doing just quick updates, if you're in a fast moving industry, stuff's happening on a regular basis. If you're doing live streams, when you're doing live streams with or without someone, whether it be an interview or not an interview, if you're doing any kind of simple tutorials, you could be doing vlogging, walking around and filming yourself in one take. You can be creating promotional material. Heck, you still have to persuade and influence when you're a teacher to sell your educational material and your systems to other people. So don't be afraid to actually do that one-on-one with people in a conversational selling approach, where you can show people who already know and like you because they see you as a real person making mistakes and getting better at stuff. And they're far more likely to engage with you when they see that you're being authentic. Some people say, well, you need storytelling and fancy cuts to tell a story. No, you don't. You don't do that when you're with friends or talking to people that you do business with on a regular basis. You tell stories all the time or use analogies in the way that you communicate. Any teacher who's worth their salt has the ability to show a little bit of themselves and a little bit of their experience and how to apply or learn from what it is that they already know, love, and do. And educational videos, it doesn't mean you have to show a slide deck necessarily, but if you can use graphical or additional materials that help convey your message, multimodal teaching, hey, you're all for it. And this blended approach to creating live edits on the fly and recording them is absolute gold with all of this AI stuff that's happening. So I hope you enjoyed this little thing. I've been going for 11 minutes. I think this one today is my 4th video that I've done, and it's because I've got a system set up to do these kind of live edits. And now, because I have my own library of content, I can now start to use AI tools to start repurposing all of these videos into things like quizzes, handouts, summaries, tutorials, combined together or used together. And with all of the additional tools that are coming out in the next couple months, you're actually going to be able to create videos or stitch videos or have them edited for you by AI and AI agents and not need to send them out. So get creating content for your courses and for YouTube. Put it out there. Share your story and have some fun. If you haven't already joined, make sure to join trainingsites.io/join. Like and subscribe to the channel. I try and do minimum one of these a day, sometimes 2 or 3, depending stuff that's going on in my space or things that I learn and I want to share with you. Hopefully you enjoyed these. I'll see you again tomorrow. Anything having to do with starting, building, growing education business, I'm here for you. So take care. Expect the best.